this is going to be the sideshow slideshow, as I like to call it, based off sideshow activities. So the history of sideshow is they are most commonly known as at circuses. They're like the thing that, not the main stage, but the secondary stage. The popularity really rose in the mid-16th century when people of higher wealth really used people with deformities to gain extra money. And the most commonly known freak show is at Coney Island Circus in New York. So the types of acts include multi-limbed people, extremely tall people, women with fully grown beards, sword swallowing, and fire swallowing on fire breathing, similar kind of thing. So the lesser known acts include feats of strength, juggling with dangerous weapons and materials such as bowling balls with knives in them, that's pretty dangerous, and extremely stretchy faces such as that guy in the bottom corner there, which is a Guinness World Record holder for that. So my personal favorite is the human blockhead, which is when you pass a nail through your nasal cavity just to the back of your throat, top. So it is sort of a dangerous activity, as I mentioned here. You can use a hammer and a nail, which is the most common technique. You can use a drill with a bit at the end, which you insert in the nose as well. Or you can use a hook, which goes in the nose and out the mouth. People also hang weights off of them, and it is pretty impressive. But so, what is so dangerous about this, which I'm sure everybody's wondering, you can get a nasal infection if it's not properly cleaned. The skull is located just at the back of your throat as well, just between one thin layer of membrane. And people might think that the performer is absolutely crazy, which is not completely wrong. Squeamish may look away. I didn't have a nail, so I'm using a screw.
Oh no!
You're doing this?
Oh my god. On the hatch. Oh, without a scratch. Madison, you want to pull it out?
Yo, Madison, punch it in. I got it.
Be very careful, please.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Are there any questions? And that was not magic at all, so.
Shove it in his nose.
Anybody curious about anything?
No thanks.
Have you ever messed that up before?
I actually did it in grade 9 shop class with the hand a little bit. It didn't hurt as bad as you'd expect, but there was a slight rattle. And his nose was completely broken. He was able to stick a very long spike, very wide diameter, very deep into his throat, which actually I think went into his skull because it was quite broken up at that time. So you guys, and guess.
What's the longest you've ever taken?
It's a good question. I'm going to say probably about 7 inches, which is the one that hit my skull. So don't do that anymore. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening.